Well, it's Tuesday morning. It's the morning I've been waiting for when I'm checking out of this miserable room. And it's about a little bit after 9 o'clock, and I have a journey to get to Civitavecchia and then from there to the ship. So I'm going to pick up my suitcase and get out. All right, after I finish my coffee. Here it is. All right, I've got on the bus that's taking me from the Civitavecchia station directly to the Luna ship. It took about an hour at the terminal to check in and get my key. All right, it's a beautiful sunny day out there, and I finally got through the long process of going through the terminal, and I am about to board the Luna. All right, I'm on board. All right, there's my room number. Let's give it a shot. Aha. All right. All right. So I finally made it. A 1 week in Purgatorio in Rome, and now for 2 weeks, hopefully in Paradiso. Wow. Let's see what we've got here. Hey, that's a great, big shower. That's nice. That looks comfortable. And the amazing thing is that this is the very first cruise of this ship, so I will be the first person to sleep in this bed, and I don't think I'll be getting any bed bugs on this voyage. Yes, indeed, it is an inaugural sailing. All right. I've taken my shower, I've changed my clothes, and guess where I'm going now? I am going to the buffet. Well, life is difficult with so many choices. All right, I'm about to have my first meal on the ship. I am hungry. Well, I'm going to check out the fitness center. It's at the front of the ship, which is 300 meters. By the time I get there, I won't need any workout. So this is the fitness center, and it's clear that the dumbbells and the benches have never been used. They feel brand new. I wish I felt brand new. How much is a massage if they come personal massage in my cabin?
This depends everything. That you want a 15 minutes massage? No, we can't.
Well, it's the second day of cruising, and I'm slowly getting familiar with parts of the ship. And as I've said, this is the first voyage of the ship. And I'm on deck 10. There's a pool at the very back. All right. I have an interesting book I brought with me on the major figures in developing the IQ literature. I just have to find a comfortable place to read it. And certainly there are many, many attractive lounges to be comfortable in.
That's pretty good. I was going to get the fettuccine, but I figured I'd get that in.
It was really cool. We were the only ship there.
All right, I just got off the ship and I'm in Barcelona. I've been back here after 5 months and I'm going to go to the Sagrada Familia where I have a timed ticket at 11:30. Well, I'm going to try to figure out how to get to the Sagrada Familia from the Columbus column here.
Próxima estación,
Liceo. Enganche.
All right, I just emerged from the metro and I'm going to go inside the Sagrada Familia shortly. And well, I hope I don't get mugged on the streets here. Wouldn't that be something if I couldn't get back to the ship? Well, I guess that's worthwhile to take a chance. Christopher Colombo did. That looks like a bassoon. Playing violins. And a harp. The Nativity facade faces the rising sun and was the only part of the church finished in Gaudi's lifetime. Its theme is Christ's birth. The portal of faith on the far right side is dedicated to Mary. Above the portal, Jesus is preaching while Joseph and Mary watch their son in amazement. Behind them, the young Jesus is working in his father's woodworking shop. Here I am standing in the transept looking in the northeast direction toward the Nativity facade. Gaudi loved nature and has designed the 56 supporting columns to look like trees that spread into branches and leaves and evoke the image of a rainforest. Above the altar, the cross is suspended beneath a canopy. The speckled lighting coming through the roof also evokes the image of light penetrating the canopy of a rainforest. Note the cool colored windows to the left on the Nativity side and the hot colored windows on the right, the Passion side. In the morning, the sunlight coming through the nativity facade is filtered into cool colors like blues and greens. From this perspective, that's on the left, whereas the sunlight coming through on the other side, through the Passion facade, is fiery orange in color. Thus, the rays penetrating from the rising sun suggest birth, whereas the rays penetrating from the setting sun suggest passion and sacrifice.
Traditionally associated with as the
The vault above the apse evokes God the Creator. A triangle of the Holy Trinity intersects with a circle, alluding to the cosmos. One exits the Passion facade through massive bronze doors that resemble an open book and display fragments of the New Testament. The Passion facade depicts the final days of Jesus Christ from the Last Supper to his crucifixion. Unlike the highly ornamented Nativity facade, the Passion facade is austere and resembles bones. Construction began in 1954 following drawings and instructions by Gaudi. The 4 towers above this facade were completed in 1976 per the designs of Gaudi. Here we see sculptures depicting the final days of Christ. Here he falls before the 3 Marys on his way to Calvary. And here he falls a second time and consoles the women of Jerusalem. And this is Longinus, the soldier on a horse with his lance, and soldiers casting dice to win Jesus' tunic. And finally, the crucifixion. These sculptures are the work of the late 20th century artist Josep Maria Subirachs. Here he pays tribute to Gaudi, wherein the helmets of the 2 soldiers resemble the chimneys at Gaudi's Casa Mila, and the face of the evangelist is that of Gaudi himself.
Sie hat zu uns gesagt, da wo wir reingegangen sind. Hier sind wir reingegangen. Wir meinen ins Gebäude reingegangen.
This building was erected by Gaudi as a school for the children of the workers. And this workshop on the premises utilizes models created by 3D printers. I'm leaving and it should take me about an hour to walk. It's a brisk day, so I feel good. Let me walk back to the port. And let me give some thoughts about all the religious stuff that I have seen, both in Rome and here in looking at this amazing piece of architecture, the Sagrada Familia. It makes me reflect a lot on what the purpose and function of all the massive amount of human work and energy went into the building of these cathedrals, this artwork. I know it's a question that many scientific, anthropological oriented people have investigated. And you know, when you think of the incredibly detailed, intricate story of the creation according to Christianity, the creation of man, the creation of Adam and Eve, the final judgment, the salvation through the teachings of Jesus, and all the detailed parts of that creation story. It's obviously I'm not a religious person, and I have to question what I get out of that story. But basically, this creation story is similar to many hundreds of creation stories throughout history and throughout mankind. And they're similar in that they are all myths. But there's one creation story that is not a myth, as E.O. Wilson has said, and that is evolution, as it was first really mapped out and explained by Darwin in 1859. And today has so much complexity reinforcing the idea that basically life comes from random molecular interactions, and you know, I find that just thinking about the feelings I have toward a pet dog and the sharing of the emotions and how much we are similar to animals, I find a lot more to feed on and understand, and gives me more of a sense of awe than looking at all these cathedrals, as artistic as they might be. It's a beautiful building. Here I was 5 months ago in the evening at the Arc de Triomphe. That's the Arc de Triomphe, and no, I'm not in Paris. Take the scenic walk back to the boat. On the home stretch. Let's keep going. Got about another 10 minutes. Well, I remember that face. There's Montjuic in the distance, so I'm going correctly. It is a beautiful, crisp day, and it is great exercise to be doing all this walking, although my feet and my back are beginning to feel fatigue. Maybe the last time I'll see the Columbus Monument. From the lofty architecture of Barcelona to the casino of the ship, the day ends on a note of pure bathos. All joking aside, I knew that the odds of winning were less than 50-50, and besides I had a good book to read. Yes, there were certainly better uses of my time. There certainly are so many comfortable places to sit and relax on the ship and gaze out on Great Neptune's ocean. But I'll tell you, I've looked out there many, many times, and I never, ever see a indication of marine life coming up to the surface. Oh well. What the hell is this?
Hello, video.
Cheater. I had wine for it.
I just got off the boat in Gibraltar, and it's windy and rather cold here today, but I'll see what I can see. Well, first thing that hits my eyes is this monster construction. I may as well be in Fort Lauderdale to see this. Following the outbreak of World War II in 1939, the British government evacuated the bulk of the civilian population here. This monument shows families reunited after the war. And there is the Rock of Gibraltar, which I am going to pass as far as hiking up. A soldier in summer battle dress scans the horizon while holding a rifle. This monument was erected in 1995 to honor the local volunteers who served in World War II.
You know what, I'm going to see if I can find some Advil in here.
Okay. Gibraltar's main street runs through the historic old town, is about 1 kilometer in length, and is fully pedestrianized.
Hello.
How are you?
Where are you guys from?
Florida.
Here.
Where are you from?
What's that? Oh, yeah, no, thanks. Thank you.
What do you use for your face?
Huh?
What do you use?
I go to a dermatologist. I have to go to somebody's special.
Listen.
Are you from Israel?
No,
Okay.
I have to have medical.
Well, we're Jewish.
God bless.
all right. Unfortunately, with the limited time I had, I did not get up to the top of the Rock of Gibraltar and explore its fascinating military history. This building, the so-called convent guard room, faces the governor's residence. And this building, known as the convent, faces Main Street and is the official residence for the governor of Gibraltar. The Charles V Gate was part of the southern wall of the city from the 1500s. In an alcove in the wall, behind a glass door, this mannequin, draped in a patterned vintage robe, reminds us of the conditions that the soldiers endured stationed deep inside the fortress walls. Irish Town refers to this street in the commercial center of Gibraltar. The original Irish residents were most likely Irish women who came here in the early 1700s to provide female company for the troops. In the distance beyond the airport runway is the town of La Línea, which is in Spain. Back to the ship.
Anybody can look at what I do, I don't care.
So it was back on the ship for dinner. After Gibraltar, there were 9 nights and sea days on the way back to Miami.
Yeah. Hola, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Remember to watch
Oh, it's a little cold out here.
If you're going to be kind, go up high.
Go up high?
Yes, high. All the chins. This is a kind shot.
Well, it's Thursday, and I've got about 4 or 5 days left before we reach Miami. And I caught a kind of a cold last night. I'm not feeling that well. Hopefully this will be gone by tomorrow. But other than that, I'm just relaxing and sitting here outside the buffet, which is always enticing to me to go back and stuff myself. Anyway, that's it for today.
Hey, baby, ooh, I wanna know if you want some more, if you want some more. Hey, baby, ooh, ha, I wanna know if you want some more. We just want to say we love you. We just want to say how much we care. We just want to say we love you. And mean it from the bottom of our heart.
Norwegian Cruise Line has a Cruise Next program wherein you can buy credits for future cruises at half price. It is a very good deal, and there was always a long line at the Cruise Next desk.
Here, please welcome our general manager, Deepak!
I can get more. I can get more.
The man waving was part of the staff and was one of the facilitators catering to the solo guests. If you are traveling solo, you will appreciate how Norwegian makes it easier for you to socialize with other solos.
Do you have a pen? I didn't bring enough pens, no.
No worries.
There'll be...
Me myself, I don't like to put it. I don't like to present that to you as guys. I don't want it to be a thing.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm back next year, okay? I'm kidding. All right, what is your score for Maryland right here? We got one.
Well, it's Sunday, and I am quite taken by surprise because I had thought that we were going to arrive in Miami on Tuesday, but I was somehow mistaken. And we're arriving tomorrow, so this is the last day of the cruise. And last night I think I broke the back of the bad cold I had for several days, so I feel much better today, thankfully. So that's the major news. I'll be back in Miami tomorrow. I have been reading this book on some of the pioneers in IQ testing, which is a subject I've always been interested in, and almost finished with that. And anyway, I'm just feeling back to normal almost, enjoying the wonderful food here, and that's it.